Hi YouTube, Grandpa Jacko here. Show off another one of my new toys, Springfield XD 9mm Subcompact with a 3-inch barrel. In my last video, if you saw it, I had a shield. I was carrying the Smith & Wesson 9mm shield, and I love that gun. I still have it. Actually, my wife owns it now. If you remember, she shot it a lot better than her LC9, so she confiscated that one and has it now, and I went ahead and went with the XD. Wanted a greater capacity, and I didn't mind having a little more thickness. I'll do a video later comparing the two of them for you, but right now I just wanted to show off my newest one. I've had it now for about a month, and I've carried it every day for a month in the waistband. I have a Alien Gear holster that's on order. If you've been checking up on those, you know that they're about 4 to 6 weeks, somewhere in that neighborhood. I forget which. I went with the 2.0 Cloak Tuck, the newest one that they have. I'm excited about getting it. I just wish it would hurry up and get here. I got about another week or two, but I'm just going to wait on it. Right now I've been carrying it in this one I've talked about earlier, a Blackhawk size 5 nylon cheapie from Walmart. I think it was $12, $15, something like that. It had a magazine carrier here. I cut it off because I don't use it and just wadding up, taking up space. But I carry it this way every day in the waistband, and it works great. The nylon's a little scratchy. I don't really care much for it, but I don't want to go out and buy another one just to hold me off for another couple weeks till my Alien Gear gets here. I'm anxious for it. When it gets here, I'll do a review on it as well. But I want to say too, I got this one with the XD gear, with the holster and the magazine loader and the case and all that. And I want to advise, don't do it. Get the XD Essentials. It's usually about $100 cheaper. And you can it comes with 2 mags. Sometimes you get them with 1 mag, sometimes with 2. I was a little confused when I was shopping, because I would find the Essentials gear would have some would have 1 mag with a 13 round, and some would have 2. It would have a 13 and a 16, or it would have 2 13s. So I never did figure out exactly how they break that down and decide which one they're going to sell. I had a guy offer me a great deal. I got this one for the Essentials price out the door. I paid $500 even out the door for it, and got the gear. He didn't have any of the essential packages, but he cut me a good deal on it. I think I was shopping for a while on them, and when he offered me that, I took it, and it was $500 even out the door. So I was very happy. That the gear holster that comes with it seems nice. It's hard plastic. It's for out of waistband. It has a belt clip. I think the XDM gear comes with a paddle holster, so I don't want to talk about it because I'm not sure how that works. But it's very tight. If you read any of the reviews, you'll like to never get your gun out of there. It's got a set screw or a nut down inside here. I don't know if you can see it. That makes that tighter or looser, or more loose. I took it completely out, and it's still it's not good for it. Seems like a great idea. When I carried it like this, I thought, well, I don't really open carry, but I'll try it and see, maybe throw a shirt over something. But on my waist, it hung out like this. It wasn't near my body. I couldn't keep it to stay close to my body. The weight is all at the top, so it hung down. And like I said, I took the nut completely out, and you can see it's got a gap here where it's separated, and it's still not far enough for it to be a comfortable fit for the gun. But I'm going to mount this inside my truck. I've seen a lot of, wow, that dude's tight. Talk about that. So I'm going to mount it inside my truck so that when I get in, I can just put it in my truck, hide it under my dash or something. But anyway, my advice is don't waste your money on the gear. It's not worth it. Sorry, Springfield, it's just not worth it. A lot of people are saying, hey, why don't you just throw in an extra mag and keep the gear? I think that'd be a great idea. I'd like that, or just go to the Essentials and forget the gear altogether. to me, I just want the weapon and a magazine, maybe an extra magazine, and I'm fine. I don't need the brush. I've got my own brushes. I don't need the lock. I don't use them. You know, it's money that's wasted in my opinion, because the lock that came with it is still in the plastic and still in there in my closet. I don't use it. I keep my weapons in the safe, other than the one that I keep hidden in my bedroom. But anyway, I'm rambling about that. I've been carrying this for about a month in my shorts. In the waistband, works great. I don't feel that I'm printing. You know, if I bend over or something, it's a whole other story, but it's doing great. Like I said, it comes with a 13 round mag. I'll show you now that it's empty. There's a 13. There's an in the chamber, clear. There's a striker fire indicator. I kind of like it. Don't see where I have to have it, but it's nice that it's there. It comes with a 16 round mag also, which I liked. I don't carry with it, but I was wanting a house gun, one for the bedroom, and I wanted it to be a full size with as much capacity as I could get. I didn't really want to go buy a 30 round clip and a Glock and all that, but a 16 plus 1, so I've got 17. I don't carry it this way. It's a full size in my opinion. It's just like having a full size. But I've got 17 rounds. You know, I keep this loaded at night. When I come home, I change it out and have 17 rounds hidden there next to me in bed, so I like it. It's just a little too long for carry in my opinion. I've seen people say that they do it, they carry it, and it does fine, and I say great, you know, whatever works for you, but for me it doesn't work. It sticks out too much. I'll show you, I'll do a video on this one later, my Ruger P95. It's just with the full grip, or with the full clip magazine in there, it's just about the same size. Now the Ruger will hold 15 plus 1. They're just about the same size, so it's comparable, I would say, to a full-size weapon. Obviously the barrel is much shorter. I think the Ruger was a 4-inch barrel, 3.9, something like that, 4-inch barrel. So I like the option of the Springfield XD being a subcompact carry gun, carrying 13 rounds in a magazine plus 1. Super easy to carry concealed. But then if you want to go full size, you grab the 16 round magazine and put it in, and you've got 17 rounds in a subcompact gun. I like that option. I obviously won't carry it with 16, like I said, you know, unless I feel I need to. But if I go anywhere where I need to carry all this extra ammo, I just need to stay home, is my opinion. But I like having the option of sitting at home and having a full size weapon if I want, or taking it to the range, you know, and having 3 extra rounds in there before I have to reload. But I really like the gun, and I know I say that about every gun I purchase, but I really enjoy this one. Shooting it is just sweet. It's just, we have a sign up there that says please no rapid fire, and I thought I was going to get in trouble the first time I took it to the range, because the trigger was so easy, and it had such a low amount of recoil that it stayed on target so easy that I was, you know, pounding off rounds really quickly before I realized I was doing it. They didn't say anything to me, but I thought I may get myself in trouble. It was just so easy to fire and be right back on target. I'm like some, and unlike others, I love the grip safety. I really do love it. I don't want the trigger to go off unless I've got a good grip on the weapon, which I almost didn't there. But unless I got a good grip on the weapon, I don't want the trigger to go off. And I don't want to pull the trigger unless I've got a good grip, and if I do, then the safety's there. Now I know I've seen videos on the Glocks, because I almost purchased a Glock, and I agree with you. Your safety is right here in your finger and right here in the trigger. Don't touch the trigger unless you want to pull it. But we had a veteran police officer a while back carrying a Glock, and he was a veteran, wasn't a new guy, wasn't a rookie, and he had pulled his Glock out to show it at a gun store. The video's on YouTube somewhere. And when he was reholstering, it got caught in the tie string on his jacket and went off. And you know, there's a veteran having a mistake like that. I don't want that kind of mistake. Me being a new guy, you know, I'm still, I don't know, 8 months into this maybe somewhere, and I like the grip safety. I don't have to worry about flipping the thumb. You know, safety, external safety. I don't have to worry about remembering to do that. I don't have to remember to train about doing it. I grab it, grip it, and pull the trigger, and I'm good. And I like it. If Glock, I'll probably get hate email about this, but if Glock would put a grip safety on their weapons, I'd probably buy a couple of them. I like the feel of Glocks. I like the reliability. I like that they have such a high reputation. You know, a company doesn't get that strong of a following without being, you know, good at what they do. and I'd check them out a lot more if they had that grip safety for me. I don't want to have to pull it out and chamber it. I don't always carry around in the chamber. I'm starting to do that now as I get better with my training. But I like having a grip safety. I like it that it's not going to go off unless I've got a good grip on it. So I'll leave that alone and leave it at that. I didn't go with the XDM, and my only reason was I didn't see $150 worth of difference in it. I really didn't. I could have got one. He was offering me a deal on it as well. Had a little bit larger barrel. They're 3.3, not really too noticeable. He owned one, and from what he was telling me, there's not much difference in recoil. They're about the same gun. Has a little fancier grip, better grip. Some people say it's got a better texture on it. I just didn't see $150 worth of difference. I really didn't. I guess it's got a matching barrel, and I just didn't see the difference in it. Especially because the only difference in the gear was it came with a paddle holster, and you already heard my opinion on that. So to me, this was the best for me. I'm extremely happy with it. I just kind of wanted to show it off in case someone else was comparing them, wanting to think about getting one. Just a great shooter. I can't get over how great it is to shoot. I'm gonna do a video here in a few minutes with compare it to the Shield, and maybe compare it to a couple others, and do a couple other videos on some new weapons that we've gotten here in the past month. We've added to the armory here at Grandpa Jacko's house. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I appreciate all the likes and comments I've gotten. I've gotten quite a few views and likes, and I appreciate that. I will mention the lettering. I almost forgot. I did that with fingernail polish. There's a lot of videos online how to do it. It's extremely simple. I did like one guy's comment before he did it, said it went against every fiber in his body, because it is kind of scary, but it comes right off. Use non-acetone fingernail polish remover and it comes right off. Mine's starting to wear. It's been there for about a month now. It was supposed to be white. I tried red first, and I didn't really like the way the red looked. It was kind of dark, and at that time I just really didn't like it very much, so I took it off and went white. And if you look closely, I don't know if you can see it on the video or not, but when I look at it closely, it's got just a tint of pink to it, so I might have to take that off and redo it, but I like it. Went on really easily and came off really easily. There's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to do it, so watch those if you want and learn how to do it. It's really simple, and if you want to take it off and want to change it, that was my fear. I didn't see anybody talking about how to take it off. I just take a Q-tip and put some, lay the gun down on its side and put a lot of non-acetone nail polish remover inside there, and just take a Q-tip and just kind of rub inside the letters, and it comes off. I will say though, do not use the kind that has little sparkly dudes in it, because those things take forever to come off the gun. When you go to wiping it, you've got these little sparkles all over your gun, and I'm just not the kind of guy that wants a sparkly gun, okay? So I had to take my wife with me to where she gets her fingernail polish, and she had to stand there and show me which ones had the sparkles and which ones didn't, and it was kind of comical. Everybody was kind of watching us, but I walked out with about 4 or 5 different colors and went home and started painting guns. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps somebody. I love the gun. I can't see myself ever getting rid of it. I'm always going to want something different, but I love this one. I've been carrying it about a month now. I've got about only 250 rounds in it. We haven't been able to hit the range as often. Past couple of weeks have been really busy, but we're going to hit it some more. But I've had no failures. It's been running great, and I couldn't be happier with it. So thanks for watching, and talk to you later.